Alright, so I was going to record some stories for Instagram, and I figured out it was too freaking long to just talk about it on Instagram. And this is why I kind of like more YouTube, even though it takes more time, you know. This is why I do less YouTube than Instagram. But as you can see behind me, I'm in the pursuit of something great, of something that seems or will seem impossible to 99% of people in my position, or people looking at it from an outside perspective. In fact, I've lost a lot of people that I truly cared about in the pursuit of this. And it's not even about the Olympic Games or, you know, medals or competitions. It's also about another goal that I have, which is to retire my mother. Because I've seen her work very, very hard when she was younger. Well, when I was younger. And I've lost a lot of people in the pursuit of doing those things. And already retiring your mother is hard, or going to the Olympics is hard. Imagine trying both at the same time. So I've received a lot of critics for that, you know, from not even from people online, like just people in person. And something that I've learned over the past few days is that no one gives a solitary F about your excuses or about what you've got going on. Because guess what? We all have something going on. It might be personal, it might be injuries, it might be financially, it might be with your business, it might be with your wife, it might be with your girlfriend, whatever it is. We all got some shit going on. And let me tell you, I always personally have some shit going on. If it's not personal life, it's business. If it's not business, it's injuries. If it's not injuries, it's, you know, with lifting politics. If it's not with lifting politics, whatever, you get what I'm saying, right? I always got some shit going on. And I truly know that every single human being is the same. They always got some shit going on. And let me tell you, if you don't have some shit going on, it's because, you know, you're just not trying to achieve something great. And you're just kind of being average. And I don't think this video is for you then, right? I don't think this channel at all is for you. I really like people that have the same mindset as me. That are super ambitious. And those are the only people that I work with, right? But I'm kind of going sidetracked here. The main message I'm trying to give in this video, there's a lot of things, but first of all is no one gives an F about your excuses. Truly. I was out of this sport for 10 freaking months because of an injury. I have 28,000 followers on Instagram. A lot of people know me in person in my life. And the amount of people that ask me, how's your weightlifting going? Or how's your injury going? There's maybe less than 5. During those whole 10 months, no one asked me, why did you stop posting about weightlifting? No one asked me, you know, I don't see you training anymore. Like maybe less than 5 people. And by this, I'm not complaining at all. What I'm trying to show you is no one gives a F about you. No one. Maybe your mom, for some of you not even that, right? And it's like, once you're able to swallow this very hard pill of no one gives an F about you, then that's when real life starts. That's when your second life starts. Because you might say, yeah, but God, you know, He cares about you, obviously. But for those of us who pray for great things, we must understand that we need to gain wisdom to truly be able to handle those good things, and wisdom only comes through pain and suffering, right? Because we tend to not truly learn lessons when we're comfortable, right? In fact, it's almost impossible to learn lessons when you're comfortable. It's only when you're uncomfortable and things are not going your way that you actually learn and absorb all of those lessons, like I'm doing right now. This video isn't to freaking get views or for you to sign up to my coaching. This is literally a video that I'm going to watch in 3 months or in 6 months. It's kind of a way of just letting my thoughts out. Just, I've also journaled. Obviously, I have all of the lessons that I've learned here, but I just also want to let it all out, right? And so God cares about you, therefore He's going to give you hard stuff to deal with so you learn, right? It's not God cares about you so your mom isn't gonna die and everything's gonna be beautiful for you. In fact, when I start following God, because I wasn't, just born in a religious family whatsoever, didn't even know who Jesus was. When I started following God, my life got significantly harder. I had to say no to my desires. I had to say no to certain bad habits I had. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of supporters. And I've been criticized a lot for my faith, right? So God doesn't want you to be soft. God doesn't want you to live a wonderful and peaceful life, because no life is wonderful when shit is peaceful all the time. And that's the message I'm giving here, is bad things aren't bad things. Bad things happening to you aren't bad things happening to you. They're bad things happening to you because you look at them now, how you feel now. Emotions are overrated, okay? It's not because some bad shit happens to you now and you have a bad reaction to it, you have some bad emotions, that it's bad for you in the long run. My injury wasn't bad for me. I learned so much, got closer to God, gave my life to God truly, made me realize that I was nothing without Him, stopped putting my identity in with lifting, all of those things, right? Truly scaled my business like crazy, was able to gain financial freedom. So it's it wasn't bad, but it was bad in the moment. I was like, fuck, I can barely walk, right? I'm never lifting a bar again. But it wasn't bad when I look back at it. So there is nothing truly bad that happens to you when God is by your side, or when you're on the side of God. I don't like that shit of God is by your side. No, you need to be by the side of God, right? If you decide to go for those big goals that you have, and you might be fucking 30, 35 years old, 40 years old, 60 years old, 20 years old, I don't know how old you are or what are your circumstances, whatever it is. If you decide to go for those big goals, truly go for them. Not go for them 1 or 2 hours out of the day. Not go for them on the weekends, truly going for them. Going all in, just know that you're gonna lose a lot of your family members. They're all gonna start criticizing you. Most of them. Same thing for those so-called friends that you think are your friends. Most of them, you're gonna lose them, if not all. Lost all of my friends except one. Obviously, I've met more people and I have more friends, but at the beginning. And you must realize those friends were never friends in the first place anyways. Those family members, let's be honest, they weren't beneficial to your life anyways, right? And I don't hold bad emotions toward those family members who betrayed me in a way. I kind of feel bad for them, actually. And I pray for them. But you must realize that there is no good without bad. And you need to stop looking bad things as bad things. You need to start looking bad things as an opportunity to actually learn the lessons you need to learn in order to handle the success you want to have. Because the biggest trick the devil can pull is giving you all of those things that you want right now. All those goals that you have, the devil can give it to you and then you're going to be fucked. You know why? Because you haven't become the person you need to be in order to handle that success correctly yet. And that's where the devil fucks you. People saying, oh, if I don't hit my goals, like, bro, whatever. I'm not scared of that. I'm not scared of not hitting my goals because God putting them in my heart for a reason. I'm scared of hitting my goals too fucking soon before I actually learn the lessons I need to learn. That's what you should be afraid of. And not afraid in the sense of, fear, but you should seek for the wisdom and knowledge that is required for you to be that person, right? There is a reason why I'm putting 8, 10, 12-hour days, whatever is required for me to, build my business to a point where I can retire my mother and truly, check off that goal. And also the amount of hours of training, recovery, money put into doctors and a million of things like chiropractors and all those things in order for me to reach the Olympic level and to reach the Olympic Games, right? All of those things are preparing me to handle that success that I want to have. And you truly, truly need to stop looking at suffering, pain as bad things. You need to smile at it. And I know it's easy to say, just sitting down here, like something happened in my life like over the past 2 days and I've been super pissed off. Like super pissed off. I try my best to just be like, look, this is happening for a reason. Look, this is happening for a reason, right? Just smile at it. And yes, it's gonna hurt. And yes, you're gonna ask yourself so many nights, is it worth it? Is it actually worth it? Do I actually want to do this? But here's the thing, there's only two people in life. There's the ones who succeed and those who don't, right? And succeeding has nothing to do with money, medals, or fame. Succeeding means having a goal and going all in towards it because that goal is so big. And so the gap in between who you are now and the person you want to become is so big that you need to work so hard, right? I love this guy. I think it's Brian Tracy said, the beautiful thing about becoming a millionaire isn't the millions of dollars. The beautiful thing about becoming a millionaire is becoming the person who is able to become a millionaire. Becoming that person who has the skill sets, who has the connections, who has the ability to talk and think and react to things, right? That person who is able to handle $1 million, $2 million, $10 million, that's what's beautiful, not the fucking money. Who cares? In 7 years, you're gone, right? That money isn't even yours. This body of mine isn't even mine, right? We're truly here to glorify God and honor God and become the fullest version of ourselves. And in order to become the fullest version of ourselves, we need to know what God's will for us is, right? That's a basic principle, right? Because when you truly think about it, why would I want money if I'm just gonna fucking die and that money isn't even mine? Why do I want to become a Olympic champion if no one's gonna remember me in 7 years, right? And it's simply because to glorify God through my story and show other people, like, look, this power, this strength doesn't come from me. Like, I'm a total piece of shit. I'm no one. I'm no one without God, right? I've made so many mistakes. I don't deserve to be here, but here I am because God used me as a vessel to truly show the greatness of God. You can see every single person that is in the Bible, for most of them, like, they were complete failures, criminals, all of those things, right? Truly broken people. And God used them to show His glory and to show His power, right? And so you're never too broken. You're never too bad, because you already are broken. You already are bad, right? And that's the only way God can use you. If you're all healed and you're all beautiful and you're all perfect, you don't need God. Why would you need God, right? But that's not the principle. The principle is, by myself I'm broken. By myself I'm not enough, and therefore I need God. And yeah, God bless you. And the path to Olympic Games is going to be beautiful and hard, but it's beautiful because it's going to be hard. The path to retiring my mother is going to be hard but beautiful, and it's beautiful because it's going to be hard. All glory to God, and see you on the next one.